Hey up guys, and welcome to another in the series Band of Gobbos. Here we've got a match-up versus Necromantic. I ended up losing this one 2-1. I thought I was unlucky in this game. It was one of my better games as the Goblins, this one, and we'll start the replay so you can watch the match and talk you through it. And yeah, I found it, frustrating. I didn't get the dice rolls. Got myself into some good positions. I thought the opponent was beatable. I thought, we got lucky on a few occasions. He did get the dice rolls. He did manage to get the dodges, with his agility 2 guys and things like that. And with me goblins were failing a lot of dodges, even though they've got dodge, on 2 re-rolls there, and only needing a 67%. So yeah, it was a mixed bag really. Again, it was one of them games. Not an ideal matchup for Goblins. He had a mighty blow white. He also had a mighty blow fleshy. He had one werewolf that was concerned about because of his movement. He had a ghoul as well, so he did have quite a lot of mobility. He did have more mobility there than I had actually got in the team, apart from, my pole goer really, that I was movement 7. So I was hoping really for getting the kick-off event, my special weapons doing the trick, causing a few deaths, a few injuries, giving me a better chance against this opponent really. I did have my 2 strength 5 trolls in the match who had a reasonable game. And the main concern really was his, we'll just change the view so you see it from, he's setting up his defence here. Yeah, I was sort of worried about his mighty blow white mainly because he got the block on the mighty blow. I thought there was a good chance he'd use him on majority of his blitzes, and the goblins being fragile, probably, I was going to get a few injured players in this matchup. He didn't have any tackle, so that was one thing. I was setting up quite aggressively, wanting to get a few blocks in, I wanted to get a blitz with my chainsaw. So here we go, turn 1. Nice weather. Weather's not going to affect the entire game. Decent for pickups. But I'm setting up a bit of defence here around the ball, getting a few guys back. And maybe Fanatics having a go here. He gets 1 die, gets 2 guys. One of them being the fleshy. No result. Again, he's been really disappointing. Of all the secret weapons so far, chainsaw goes in, fires a dud, so not a good start. Hoping for a few results there in special weapons. Troll gets a hit in, good hit, it's only a stun. Decide there just to sort of, I should have probably kept him out wide there, and I get the 1 in 9 there with my troll. Choose both down, we both fall down. I've not gone to pick the ball up, and I know he's got a chance of getting a hit on some of the guys up here, getting next to the ball. So ideally, I should probably have gone to try and get the pole goer there on the ball before I took the block with the troll. I'd say that was the main mistake there from the first turn. Throwing a lot of blocks here. Dodgey's doing its thing, moves his werewolf up, good position. He gets a hit down there on the chainsaw guy. He's not got dodge, so he just needs defender stumbles or a pow. But luckily he's not out of the game. He's only stunned. So again, with Fanatics having a go, a lot of players round in here. Two more guys down. Absolutely nothing coming from the Fanatic again in this turn. Decide to dodge out, get a few more guys back here. I should probably have put him. I was wanting to go for a block here on the white. No result. Still got 3 re-rolls at this point. And I go for a GFI here, get my goblin into a good position. And I get snakes. So, really bad 2 turns there. Stuns him as well. Fizzpot's, the return of Fizzpot hasn't quite been as good as his second game where he was the star. He was a legend. He's just doing everything. He's failing everything since I remade him there. So he's getting a few of the guys up. He goes, he's got a lot of rolls here. And he's got some GFIs to make as well. Picking up in tackle zones, dodging out, GFIs, but he gets it. Fair play, he was in range, it was there to be done, so, can't complain. But it's one of them. He's getting the rolls, he's getting the dice. I can't even get a 2+. So, there you go, he's 1-0 up early on. So, I've got only 1 bribe here, and I've got to choose which one to keep on the pitch. I've decided to go with the chainsaw, with the Fanatic being such a waste of time up to now in all my games. So here we go, we kick off. I still fancy my chance of getting a score back in this half. Plenty of turns. Just changed the view. It's not ideal. There we go. Chainsaw fires another dud. Troll managed to get 1 guy down, but again, it's no result there. I re-roll this. I think I don't like re-rolling on loner, especially with the big, with the big guys at all. So I wasn't expecting him to get another 2-die block there, but I wanted to position my players. I wanted to get the ball. Pogoer comes in. Don't have to use a re-roll. He's picked the ball up. Good result. He just gets a push there on the chainsaw, which was fantastic. Pretty chuffed he didn't get stunned or KO'd there. Still got him in for the next turn. Let's see here, he's getting, he has been getting the pals, but he's been used, he comes in here now with his white, and it's a reasonable result, but not what he was hoping for. He brings his wolf round. This guy's got the movement, and he's farming up. So I think, being goblins, I think I've got a reasonable chance here of getting a throw off one of my trolls. Chainsaw finally KOs one of these guys. It's only a zombie, but at least it's 1 player out. So I thought I'm in a bit of a cage up here. Decided I've got to get this guy in. I've got 1 reroll left, and I go for a throw here to my goblin, and it fails. The plan was to use the troll, get him here, and then run up, and he's out of range. All his fast players out of range. Doesn't work. So a bit again. The rolls didn't have. I've used all my re-rolls up now at this point in this half. The ball's in a so-so position. He's not really got anyone there that can pick it up. Comes in on the blitz on the Pogoer with his wolf. Gets the pow. So my Pogoer's down, but his wolf's next to the chainsaw, and I was happy with that. Fortunately, the troll goes down there, but the ball lands nicely to one of the goblins. So still got a good chance of scoring here. Really good chance. He tries to dodge out with one of the zombies. Re-rolls it, and he gets it. So another good re-roll for him. I'm not getting the re-rolls. They're just not working for me at all at this point in time. Chainsaw gets another KO for his wolves out. I'm thinking brilliant. Keep him out for the second half. Troll won't get up. I've got to make a bit of room here to get through, to get past him. So I'm getting my Pogoer through. got movement 7. Getting him into a defensive position. Stopping his other players there with a goblin blocking the path. Dodge works. And then, God, GFI, come on, it's only a 2. And he fails it, no rerolls. Couldn't believe it. And, you know, I've got a good chance there of forming a cage around him. So ball's on the floor again. Chainsaw's down. Stunned. So I'm not going to be using him for the next turn. And he's bringing his guys back now. And he wouldn't have been able to do this. He gets another reroll in. Pick up in a tackle zone. And he gets it. And then he goes for a blitz there on one of the goblins, which fails. He's moving a few guys back now. He's got the ball. So this moment in time, without the chainsaw, with me, the troll not being able to get a blitz, and so many guys back, and I mean, I've got a chance of a 1 die if I get some dodges in here. With my pogo, I blitz the white, get the ball and run in. That's what I'm going for. Still think I've got a good chance here, turn 7, to get an equaliser. Just getting a few guys in and around the area. And again, the dodge fails. And you know, I'd have had a guy in here. I'd have had my blitz. Didn't work out, unfortunately. So there's no chance now, really, of getting a score. My guys are out of range, getting pushed back. So even if I got the ball there, it'd take a miracle. We're getting pushed back all over the field. He's not going to score. You know, I mean, he's on turn 7. The ball carrier's not passed off, and he's moved his scoring threat back. So, you know, he's got a power here on the pogo now. It's all looking pretty ropey at this point. I'm going to have no secret weapons for the second half. But now I get a chance with a chainsaw, take one of his fleshes out, and he fails. And then my troll fails. So not much going right for us here. But we're still in the match. Another troll gets a hit on. There. No result. It's just a stun. I want to get a 2 die here in on his flesh here. Managed to get him down, finally, 4 dice. And then I'm going to go for a foul with him there. I've got plenty of assists. And just no result again. Dodgy players out here. I have a go with half a die block and I get KO'd. I thought it was worth half a die there. You know, the guy there on the floor, he's not got a block. So, but unfortunately it's me that's got KO'd from that. Here he goes for my pogoer. Gets him on the floor. Bit of revenge here. I mean, he's going back here. 2 GFIs. The zombie makes it. And then throws a foul in. Just a stun. So, you know, he's getting the rolls. Fair play to him. Can't complain. You can't get them all the time. So 1-0 half time. Second half now. He gets a player back, but it's not the Wolf. He's shortly going to be joined by the chainsaw. My KO guy stays out. So here we go, butt clamp sent off now. And it's his drive. So, you know, I'm defending with just my trolls and my goblins here, no secret weapons. I put all my experienced goblins back, put me 0 experience point guys on the line. He's got only 1 guy back here, so I'm thinking, you know, there's a chance if he brings these guys forward, doesn't get the ball, there's a chance I can throw some guys in, put a bit of pressure there with my goblins. All goes to plan. He's moving up. with a quick step, and then starts throwing some blocks. Surprised by that one, you know, he could have pushed him into an area there. One of my guys goes down. He's using his zombies here for, you know, he's not getting any 1-in-9s, any both downs here with his zombie 2-die blocks, and he's using a lot of them. So a bit disappointed with that. You know, and he picks up straight away, no problems, brings his guy back up the pitch. So he's got movement 7. He has brought one guy back there, but he is forming up now. Goes in for a blitz, doesn't use his mighty blow. I think he did use him, didn't he? I just moved him up, I'm not so sure, for one of the other blocks. Moves his whites up, so, you know, pretty standard. I've decided there, you know, I'm going to go for, he's given me a free hit there. And I thought, well, with the white being back, there's not really much point of doing a throw at this point. May as well just get some blocks in, form up a defensive line. Gone for a blitz here with my troll. No result there, so I'm just moving him back. Hoping there for a dodge out, and again it fails, and he's KO'd. So another bad result. You know, not getting in. I mean, the Goblins were terrible in this match with the Dodgeys. Did work on a couple of occasions, but with having the skill, not having to use re-rolls on the dodge, you know, you're hoping you got two die at 3+, but it does happen. Oh, he's forming up here. He's left a bit of a gap round the back, and I'm just at this moment in time, I'm thinking, is he going to actually leave that gap? Is he going to? And you know, he's moving all these players up here, and again, and I'm thinking, oh, there's a chance. There's a chance here at getting at the ball carrier. Really good chance, especially with that just being a push. And again, he's not giving the ball carrier any protection here. So I'm going for a throw, get the guy in and around the ball carrier. There you go, re-roll it, he lands, but I've got my dodge in, I've got some guy there now on the ball. Just bringing some, I'm basing the ball, I'm just bringing some guys back in case it doesn't work before I make the move. I've used my re-roll here already. I wish I hadn't, and my pogo fails. In it, you know, he'd have had a good chance there at the ball carrier. Finally, he gets a bad roll. I think it's his first bad roll he got there. He got two skulls. So he's coming. It's obvious which way he's coming, which direction he's coming now. So I have got a number of guys back. He's used his blitz, so he's just trying to form up around there. Again, I'm thinking, is he going to cover the back? Because I've got a couple guys there that can get in and around the back. So a lot here depends on what he does. Decides to mark me pogoer. And then he brings another guy in to help out. So I've got a chance at a block here, a half-die block on the ball. And I've got a throw again. Again, the troll fails on the throw. And he doesn't die, you know, he can get back. It's not a turnover. Here's me half-die, go at the ball. And yeah, it could have been better. I'd have took them both down. But I don't think it was worth re-rolling that. Got two guys round the ball. And again, I fail my dodge out. Dodging away from the fleshy. Can't even do that. So not having much luck. He's got a few good dice there on the goblins. And he's got a stun. So he's got a good area to move into now. He's going for the blitz with his white. So it's just a push. You know, I was fortunate in this game in respect of injuries. I mean, he didn't have any injuries, he didn't have any deaths. I only had the one death, and you'll see that in a bit. And it was by my own hand, it wasn't actually him that did it. Here we go. He goes for a one die there, and he chooses not to re-roll it. So we've got chance again at the ball. You know, it's only 1-0. Good chance to steal the ball here. My dodge worked finally. I'll just stand him up, bring him in. And we got a... I don't know whether I should have took that. In hindsight, I think the both down probably would have been the right choice there. But I've still got a chance to throw with my goblin. Drops him. And Skullfair is dead. So I yap it. And he's still dead. So that was a waste of time. Go for another dodge through, past an you know, agility 2, no tackle, and I fail again. He gets his both down there with his white. And he gets a push with he gets one of my guys away. One of my 2 guys away there in the tackle zone. Gets another bad roll. This skin is using his zombies. But I mean, he re-rolls it and they're both down there. Or another one in 9. The Pogo was down. And he dodges out. His dodge works. He might have even done a GFI there and he runs in. So there's no tripwire for him at all in this game. All his GFIs have passed. He's every single one. And his dodges out also. Bar 1, maybe 2 in the entire game. With agility 2. So, you know, that's, you know, it's not bad, is it? There you go. I get one guy back now. 2-0. Don't like conceding. I'm 3 turns, 4 turns. Sorry, beg your pardon here to get a score. I'm going to set up pretty standard setup. I'm not going to go too aggressive. 4 turns, plenty of turns to try and get a score. Try and draw him in a little bit. Oh, half decent kick there. You know, thankfully there weren't a blitz or anything like that there. I mean, that would have just killed me, I think. I'm bringing a few guys back here. Sort of covering the other flank. Because I know he's going to probably try and bring some guys round that way. Throw a few blocks now. I've only got 1 re-roll. I'm going in for the ball. Managed to get it this time. This guy's on 5-star player points, so I decided I'm going to throw it. And it's my first goblin there leveled up. I know it's using my last re-roll there, but I wanted to get a goblin leveled up and get something out of the game. And here you go, there's his second fail at a dodge. And even his flesh, he makes it out on the re-roll. So we've both got no re-rolls left. He's gone for a blitz again with his, he's not using his mighty blow, not using his werewolf. I know it's the claws sort of void, doesn't really matter against armour 7, but quite surprised he's not using this mighty blow guy over here really. So throwing some blocks here, try and get some injuries, try and make a bit of room. I've got to go here now with me goblins at his white, so I think I've got an opportunity here, getting him down with 2 die and get the POW. Great stuff. So I've got a decent-ish cage there. I get a scoring threat through, something for him to worry about. And the other troll has a go at his fleshy. Great result. The mighty blow guys out of the game now. And me trolls marking a couple of his zombies. So that was a really good result there. I was quite happy with that. Thought, yeah, I've got a chance now. See what he does, obviously. Respect to my scoring threat and where the ball is. And he comes in now with his werewolf. I was quite surprised at that. I thought he'd keep him back. But he has got block with his first skill up there. So he's you know, look at that. For his dodging's just fantastic now. How the hell he's just come like that? Yeah, you know, no re-rolls and he's doing something like that. I don't think he'll, you know, he's got lucky in this game. But I mean, I needed a bit of luck there, and I got it. No re-rolls, going for the pass to my goblin. 2 turns left, and there you go, we're away. And we're gonna score next turn, no matter what. We'll try to get a few more blocks in now. Both my trolls let me down with there. I want to get my goblins into some sort of... Now they start dodging, you know what I mean? Now they start doing the dodges. I don't know why I did that half die there. I think I wanted to try and protect this troll here. More than anything, because he's got a lot of guys around him. I could see that being a block, you know, a blitz or a block there on my troll, and then a foul on his last turn. So this would quite surprise me what he did here. I mean, he went in for a foul here with his werewolf, and yeah, fair enough. But I mean, I'd have gone. He does eventually go for the troll, but I mean, I'd rather try to injure that player than just a bog standard goblin. But there you are. He gets me other troll down. He's already used his foul. I'm not going to mess about here. For run in and score. Weren't going to risk taking any blocks or anything there. Wasn't the point. So 2-1. I think a draw would have been a fair result in this game. I don't think either of us were the better coach, but you know, it's just the dice rolls in it, the way it goes. I'm sure I'll get some games where I do get my dodges and my trolls do manage the throws, and I'll get some good scores, you know. We'll see what we get in the next game anyway. We'll go back now to the team, and see the stats now. It's 2-1-2. As a goblin side, I'm still not that disheartened. I still think I'm picking them up, not playing too badly. Enjoying it as well, which is the main thing. It's a really fun team to play. I don't expect much. They are a poor team, but to get a couple wins, a draw, and a couple losses isn't that bad, really. I mean, you know, we're not getting that many injuries. We're not getting any kills. Hopefully, we can get some good rolls. We can get our trolls advancing a little bit there, in respect of getting a few more injuries for us, and hopefully getting a few more with the special weapons. We'll go to the team roster and look how we are now for the next game. Trolls didn't advance at all in that. One of the goblins got the most valuable player. The 2 special weapons there were disappointing. I got a roll of 9 there, I think, on me. I got a 6 on the first die, and then the second one came in, and unfortunately it was only a 9. But I chose sidestep for my first gobbo that's levelled up, and we've got a number of them now that you know, we can start looking at making maybe a few passes with these guys. And then develop a few more goblins. Hope to get some plus agility there. Hope to get some doubles and get something like dirty player and block on a number of these guys, try and get some decent, you know, choices there with my goblins. Hopefully keep them alive in the next game, and that will happen. So we've got a number of them there that are within, you know, within reach of actually leveling up the first level up there. And then we've got a number here that, you know, will do for the line, that are sort of spares for the bench also. So, you know, the team is advancing. We're only 5 games in. I wasn't expecting a very quick advancing sort of side with the goblins. But we have got the troll and we have got a gobbo leveled up now. Hopefully we'll get these guys, and we'll see you in the next game. Hope you're enjoying them, guys. Hope you're liking the videos. Give us a like, subscribe if you like. It'd be great to have a few more guys watching these games and watching the videos. Let us know any comments if you got any sort of recommendations, that type of thing. And see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye for now.